uncut, unedited, tell the truth, and shame the devil. I love being black. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited, tell the truth, and shame the devil. I love being black. All right, all right, all right. Come on in, come on in. I love being black. I love being black. Come on in, come on in. Welcome to the Martin G. Johnson page, live, uncut, unedited, live, uncut, unedited, aka the Crime Chaser. Come on in, people. Come on in. We need to talk. We need to talk, people. We need to talk. I mean, we need to talk. I got I got some on my mind tonight, and I need to know. I need some answers. I need some answers. I need some answers. I need somebody to come on in and share this live. Come on in. We're gonna scream some names out, but I need you guys to come on in and show your brothers some love. Show me some love now. And speaking of love, that's what we're going to be talking about today, love. Because I think some of us don't really know how to identify love when we see it. This is live, uncut, unedited, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, people. I love being black, black love, black unity, black power to the last hour. I tell you, let's get it on, people. Let's get it on. I need you guys to share the video. We got a great call-in show today. I'm gonna type the number in, and we're gonna need some callers to call in. I need to hear at least from about 20 callers today. 20 callers. I don't need no long paragraph. I just need you to come on and tell me what is love. Deborah Singleton. Hey, how you doing, Deborah? I see you. I see you. I see you, Deborah. Betty Young. What's up, Miss Betty? Karen Crawley, what's going on, Karen? I see you. Cynthia Manuel, hey, Cynthia, what's going on? West Side in the house. JC, I won't. Okay. All right. Lupidia, how you doing? All right. Cassandra, y'all guys, come on in. We're gonna hear. Listen. This is a subject that a lot of us we don't know. I think we overlook it. We call it something, but we don't really know what it is. Y'all, come on in. Let's talk to me. Come and talk to me. But before we get started, I need you guys to share the video and like it. If you don't share, just hit like. That'd be cool with me. Just hit like on the video, and we're gonna post it across some groups. And I want you guys to be totally honest with me. I need to know, and I'm seeking for love this year. And I need to know how to identify when I see it. I tell you the truth, people. I think a lot of us on here seeking for love. We want real love. We want real love. And we want to know what is love, you know. I listen. And we want to know from a natural standpoint, a spiritual standpoint. Wherever you say, I'm just going to listen. I need at least 20 callers to call in today. And we want to talk about love. I tell you. Love is a word that's so misused, I believe. So misused about a lot of us. And young people, if you're listening, I want you to listen in. And if you want to be in love one day and have a spouse or a husband or a woman, listen in today. Maybe this could help you. Even some old folks can help you. We need to know, what is love? I tell you, that's the question of the day. What is love? This is 2024. We're moving into a new year. We into a new year. And we need to know, what is love? Come on in, people. This is live, uncut, unedited. I'm going to holler some names out in a minute. I'm just sharing some things and put some people, letting them know that, hey, I'm live, uncut, and unedited. Y'all already know what it is. We're going to tell the truth and shame the devil. We're going to tell the truth. What is love? What is love? What is love? How can you describe love? I tell you, this is real, people. This is real. I tell you, come on in, my YouTube family. I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube, make sure you go to Martin G. Johnson, subscribe to my YouTube to get my notifications. That would help you as well. All right. What is love? What is love? I tell you, people, a lot of us are seeking for it, looking for it. We want it. We want to experience it. And I want to talk about it tonight. And this is the place, this is a safe place that we can talk about our experiences and not be judged. Now, let me get to the audience real quick and start screaming out some names again. All right. And I need you guys, hey, Cassandra again. Lupidia, I think I made that I think I said that right. JC, I see you. I see again, Cynthia, Karen, Betty Young. All right. Deborah Singleton again. What's up, brother Eddie? What's good? How you feel, bro? All right. I'm good. Sean Niddles, what's up, bro? I see you. I'm glad to see you again. Divine Order. Hey, how you doing? Sharon Jones. All right. Corithia Williams. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. P.M. Payton, how you doing? All the way from where you from? Mississippi. Thank you for calling. Tuning in. Chris Moore, what's up? Kitty Goldley, what's going on? Love the fact that God is so okay. We want to listen. I need y'all to call in. Nathan, what's going on, Nathan? Tammy Taylor, hey, how you doing? It was a Riri. All right, come on in. Modesta Otis. All right, how you doing? Tanya B. She Heavenly. What's going on? Stringer Harris. What's going on, my brother? All right. Loves the 4-letter word with the big feelings. Okay. Sharice. How you doing, my sister? Karen L. Lewis. Appreciate you. All right. All right. We need the question answered. We're gonna get into it. Let me call the call-in number. Call-in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Again, call-in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Again, call-in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right, we're looking for some callers to call in tonight. And my goodness, I need you guys to call in and talk with me. Miss Sophia Young, I see you. Come on in. You know, we don't get warmed up until like maybe 15, 20 minutes. People just come on in, people. This is real talk. I welcome my Twitter X family. Thank you so much for tuning in. And the topic is today, what is love? We want to talk about what is love. I want you guys to describe love to me. Because, see, a lot of us, we say we're in love. We say we love each other. We say we love. What is love? What is this thing called love? I need somebody to tell me. I'm looking for love in 2024. Maybe somebody can help me. Maybe I can find it. Can I find it? This is live, uncut, unedited. Make sure you like this video. Now, you're not going to get in trouble for watching this video. You're not going to get in. Listen, you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid. This is going to be a beautiful topic. If there's any young people in your 20s, in your 30s and 40s and wherever you may be in life, listen to this. This is a question. What is love? What is love? And I need some callers. Y'all, that number's right there posted on the screen. I need you guys to call in 872-299-0808, 872-297-6389. Those are the call-in numbers. And I have no one waiting yet. No one. I need you guys to call in. Frederick Spencer, what's going on, Chicago, Illinois? I see you. What is love? Come on in. See, we always talk about he don't love me, she don't love me, God don't love me. What is love? What is it? What is love? Let's talk about it. Let's Let's talk about it. Somebody describe it to me. Tell me what it is. Maybe I can learn what is love. What is love? I tell you. My religious folks on here. Yeah. Phyllis, repeat the question. What is love? That's the question. What is love? Call in. That gang, what's up, man? That's my locker partner from high school, people. That's over 30 years ago. I tell you. Come on in. Come on in. I need y'all to call in and tell me. I need some of y'all ladies and men to call in because, see, we use that word so loosely. We sling it around. And I need to know, what is love? Somebody help me out tonight. I'm in desperate need of some love. What is love? Somebody help me out tonight. Yeah, somebody help me out tonight. Sharon Jones, okay. People calling love evil. I tell you. Cousin Ronnie Johnson, what's up, cuz? Vicky Gavin, hey, Martin. I need somebody to call in. My brother D. Lawrence, what's up, bro? We don't even know anymore. Is this a cold world and what love? And that's why we're going to talk about it tonight. I need some men and women to call in. And I don't need no long sermon. Just tell me what love is and hang that phone up. We're going to go to the next one. So I'm looking for some callers tonight. Again, call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Some of us, we talk about we want a husband, we want a wife. We say these things. What is love? What is love? We tell our children we love them, but we're showing them something else. We tell our boyfriends, our girlfriends, we love them, but we're showing them something. What is the real definition of love? Of love. I want to hear. Because, see, we always talk about what we want, what we need. Okay, somebody said, I need to be loved. Okay, well, what is love to you? Come on, people, talk to me. Y'all just loosen up. I'm not going to bite you. I'm not going to embarrass you. Billy Kinslow, what's going on? Greetings, Martin, to everyone. Here tonight, the definition of love is the Bible. Okay, well, call in and talk to me. What about the Bible? What about it? Come on now. Somebody tell me what love is. Describe love to me. I need to know. I want to know. What is love? Come on now. You got 2 minutes, 3 minutes to tell me what love is. I'm going to listen. I'm going to go to the next one. Hang up. All right. Tell me what love is. I need to know. You can tell me from a spiritual standpoint. You can tell me from a relationship standpoint. You can tell me as a father or uncle or mother point of view. I don't care. I need to know love. I'm trying to find love tonight. I'm trying to find it. Where is love? What is love? Hey, caller, you're live, uncut, unedited. I think that's 7956, caller. In your own words, what is love?
Good evening, Mr. Martin G. Johnson. This is Mr. Nathan calling.
Hey, Nathan, what's going on, Nathan?
Well, in my own words, I like to describe true love as a deep, tender feeling of affection or an attraction towards someone that you truly care about. It's a mental, physical, spiritual, psychological, and emotional feeling towards someone that you care about. That's my definition of true love.
Man, so you repeat that again, Nathan. Is mental? Go ahead.
A mental, physical, spiritual, and psychological feeling that you have towards someone.
Okay.
That's just my definition of love.
Hey, Brother Nathan, I want to thank you for that statement. Thank you. And encourage somebody to call in because I want to hear from them. Don't put it just in the messenger. I need it. I need you guys to call in so I can feel you because we all want to express love. We want to feel love. We need to know. We talk about love, Nate, and I don't think we don't really know what it is, bro. We don't know what it is. We say we love something.
No,
we don't. We say we love God, but we live like the devil. We say we love our wife and our husband, but we cheat on them. We say we love our children, but we don't invest in them. Come on now. What is love? What is love? And the brother described it in his own words. Come on, I need some more people to call in. All right, call in. Don't call. It's good to write in the message. Some people said love hurts. I need Lynn Miller. All right, come on and call in. Call in, Karen L. Lewis, R. Lewis, I'm sorry. Call in and talk to me. I'm not going to bite. 872-297-6389 or 872-299-0808. What is love? Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Come on with it, people. I need to know what is love. Y'all running from this thing called love? Look, I ain't got nobody on here tonight. Y'all got to come on here. Talk to me. It's real simple. What is love? Describe love the way you see it. What is love? Young people are watching us. They're listening in. They want to know. Mama, you say you love your children, but you treat them like trash. Y'all in a relationship, you say you love your spouse, but you treat them like nothing. Come on now, what is love? You say you love God, but you live like the devil. Come on, people, somebody talk to me. Tell the truth. And what? And shame the devil. That's what we got to do. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Come on in, people. Listen, y'all say y'all want to be loved. Talk to me. Talk to me. I had one man call in, no females. Females love to talk about, I want to be loved and I want this. I want this and I want that. Let me hear you. I want to hear you. I want to hear you.
Brother Martin.
Yes.
You know, sometimes love can be like a God-fearing type of love. And God is in the equation. When you tell a woman, I love you in the name of Jesus. You tell your kids, I love you in the name of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That does something.
Okay.
That's the spiritual aspect of love when you put God in it.
Okay.
When he said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life.
Okay.
So when he said that, he's talking about love the world. He put that love into it.
Okay.
So that's how we have to embrace real love.
All right, hold it right there. We got a new caller. Is 8091. Hey, caller, 8091. What is love?
Well, this is Karen.
Hey, Karen. How you doing?
Hi there. I'm doing well.
Okay.
My definition for love is telling the truth when it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Being honest. And giving your best to anybody that come in contact with you. Not being selfish. That's my definition of love.
Okay.
Caring, deeply caring, all the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's my definition of love.
Okay, just hold it right there. You said deeply caring, all the way, telling the truth when it hurts. What else did you say?
And going all the way, being firm.
Okay.
You know, teaching righteousness.
Can I ask you a question
That's
too?
my definition.
Can I ask you a question too about love? Can you describe love in a relationship too?
In a relationship.
I'm not saying I disagree with everything you said, but I just want you to.
No.
Okay.
If we speaking about relationship.
No, we speaking in all levels. I mean, spiritual, natural level. But I'm just asking you go ahead.
On a relationship, being compatible. You know, and if you're not, you know, try to reach that point where you can be compatible without being jealous of the person that you're with or competing. You know, you don't compete if some love is there. So that's my definition as far as a relationship. You know, sharing, going all the way.
Okay. All right. All right. I need some more callers. Hold on, Karen. Don't go nowhere. Listen, I need some
Okay.
more callers. 872-299-0808. 872-297-6389. Those are the call-in numbers. I would need you to call in and to tell me what love is. I need to know it. You can just tell me. I need to know it because we call this, we use this word love and we use it loosely. We use it. We say we love God. We live like the devil. We say we love our loved ones. I mean, people that we in relationship with, and we treat them wrong. So, what is really love? What is love? Somebody help me out. This is 2024, and some of us have never truly have experienced true love. On a spiritual side, on a natural side, whatever you want to describe it, it's okay with me. Just got another caller. So far, I had one male and one female. I don't know what this call is. Let's see what this caller tells us. Hey, caller, 5437. You're live, uncut, and unedited. 5437. I think are you there? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey,
I'm here.
in your own words, I need you to describe what love is.
Love is patience, respect, intimacy, learning each other, compassion, sacrifice. Love is an action word. You have to show a person. It's a feeling.
Okay.
And once you get that feeling, you'll be able to tell.
Yeah,
Because it's an action. It's not only just saying it. You have to show
okay.
your mate or that you love them. It's just not something, because it's an easy word to say.
I want to ask you a question when it comes to love. The question I want to ask you is, do you have children?
Yes, I have children.
Okay. Describe love when it comes to your children.
Patience, sacrifice, teaching them and showing them and guiding them, guidance, rearing them in the right direction, telling them the truth, teaching them right from wrong.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't get a manual with them, but I just try and show them and lead them and guide them in the right way.
Okay.
And most of all, introduce them to God.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. Describe love when it's coming to love God.
First, paying your tithes and your offering. Loving your church. Teaching in your family and everyone in your household to love God and to study together. A praying family stays together.
Okay. Okay. Now, suppose a person that love God and don't go to church. They don't pray. They don't give tithes. Do you think they love God? I'm just asking you a question. There's no right and wrong answer. I just wanted to know.
Everyone has their own way of loving God. There's no right way or no wrong way. I mean, it's a personal relationship.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's understandable. Anybody else in the panel want to answer one of those questions?
Well, what was that last question?
Well, one of the questions was, the last question was, suppose a person that don't go to church, don't pray, don't pay their tithe, can you describe their love for God?
Well, they don't have any love for God. They're not interacting with God's word. It says, upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. So if you need to have a personal relationship, spiritual relationship with God, You can't be unequally yoked. So you have to have that connection with God.
Okay.
If it's fasting, praying, reading your Bible, you have to have that connection with God.
Okay. Hold it right there, brother. Let me get this call-in number. Call-in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right, callers, we're looking for some more callers. Call in. What is love? We got to define love tonight. Whether it be spiritual, whether it be a relationship-wise, or being a parent. What is love? We need to find it, because see, a lot of us, we seek and we long for that word called love. Are we really loved? Have we ever felt love? Are we in love? Do we show love? Let's talk about love, people. This is just a simple subject, but it's so broad. And I want to hear from the audience, from the mature audience, and some young folks are watching tonight. And I want some young people to call in and tell me, do they feel loved by their parents? Because some young folks don't feel love. They can't describe love. Yes. So I need you guys to call in. I'm not going to bite you. I promise. 872-299-0808, 872-297-6389. Love. Come on in, people, and tell me what love is. Somebody describe love. Have you ever been in love? Describe it. Somebody said love hurts. That's what people say. Have you guys ever on the panel heard people say love hurts? Is that true or false?
That's very much true.
Okay, well, tell me. I want to hear.
Well, my personal experience with that, I've been hurt many times, but the last time I was really, really hurt because the person that I loved, she didn't love me the way I loved her. She only loved me for what I could do for her. But, she only wanted me for the financial aspect, but not the mental and emotional aspect. And that's what hurted me the most.
So
that was the disconnect in my book.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. So she had a type of love for you for conditions. So if you couldn't.
Yeah.
So what do you consider that really love or lust?
That wasn't love. That wasn't love in my book. She would say, yeah, Nathan, I love you. But then, it would be like, you're a good man. You're good to me. You take care of me. But it was like that. It was like that emotional attachment. I wasn't getting that from her. And I think the reason behind it, because she's been hurt once before. And so she kind of shielded herself. And that's why I wasn't getting that complete love from her, if that makes any sense.
Okay. To my other guest, 8091. What do you think about that question I just asked?
Ask that question again.
Okay, let me word it this way. If you're in a relationship with a person and they say they love you, can you describe that? What would you consider a person loving you is? I'm going to say that. Let me ask you that. So you're in a relationship with a man and he tell you he love you. Tell me what loves look like to you coming from a man.
Well, I would say I've been in love twice.
But I'm not asking about you. I'm asking about coming from a man. What does love look like in a relationship coming from a man toward you?
What it look like?
Yeah, what you think it look like? Yeah, describe it to me.
If a man telling me that he loves me, he has to be in love with himself first.
Okay.
Before he can love me. And I would see that if I see him loving himself. He can't tell me that he's in love with me. He don't love himself. And he has to be able to control the love that he's putting out there for me. He can't be overly loving me. That can become scary.
Okay, now hold it right there. Hold it. Now you didn't open up a can of worms. Overly love. What
Yeah,
is?
overly
Explain that
love.
to me. I need to know what that is. Maybe I need somebody to overly love me. Tell me what that is. Explain that to me. I'm lost on that. Yeah.
I'm obsessed over you. You know, if you leave me, I'm going to kill you. I love you that much. I can't live without you. I don't want that type of love.
That ain't love then. I don't
That's what I'm
think
talking about. But some people call it love.
that ain't love. Anytime a person say they love you and they want to kill you, that's not love.
No. What I'm trying to say to you
Yeah.
is some men or either some women, they might say, well, I love you so much, I can't live without you. And they would try to hurt you when they say things like that. You got to think. You have to be mentally stable to be in love with somebody.
So when people say stuff like that, they can't live without you, and possibly be suicidal or want to bring bodily harm, do you think that's real love?
No, that's crazy love.
Why would you even put crazy in front of it? Just say it's not love. Just say it's not love.
It's not love.
You know? Yeah. All right. I need some more callers. Hold on, people. I need some more callers. I need 3 callers. 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right. Is there a such thing as toxic love, crazy love, overly love? I don't know. So we use these terms so loosely, and some of us don't know what love is. We don't even know how to. When we see love, we don't know how to accept it. I'm telling you, what is love? What is love? What is this thing called love? I'm searching for it. I'm seeking it. I want it. I want it. Somebody calling. I just got another caller. Somebody tell me what love is. Describe it to me. I'm not here to make nobody look bad or slow or nothing like that. I want the world to know. We always talk about, I want somebody to love me. I want somebody to marry me. I want my parents to love me. I want to love somebody. Well, describe it. Maybe we don't know what it is. I love God, but I live like the devil. Okay, 850, come on, caller, talk to me. Talk to me. What is love? Hey, caller.
We're talking about this on another podcast.
We talking about love tonight.
And, yeah, love has different levels, you know. Like the love God with agape love, you know.
Okay.
We have eros love for each other, you know, like brotherly love, you know. And then you got love that, you know what I'm saying, like correlates with the love between a man and a woman.
Okay. And I need you to give me an example of each one of those loves that you're talking about. Start with the man between a man and a woman. What is love between a man and a woman?
It's dedication.
Dedication.
Devotion. On a spiritual level.
Okay.
Because that's what God commanded.
Okay.
And then you have the love that Christ has for us.
Okay.
And it's a deeper love. You know, it's a more of a sacrifice. You know, it's like, would you sacrifice your life for someone you love? You know.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of us will have that in us.
So what you just described is between male and female relationship love. So that's what you described that. And you don't think
right. well, I believe in unconditional love. You know, if you love somebody, you just love somebody. You don't just fall out of love with them. You know, once you have that feeling of love and you put that love into action, it's like a juggernaut. You know, it's hard to stop.
Okay. Now, I'm finna ask you a question. This is more like a trick question, even for the audience. Why, when we describe love, we use the word fall? Fall means to go down. Why we use that? And love supposed to rise, grow. I'm just saying in the American English language, we say fall in love. Fall
You
means to
know
go down.
why I would say fall?
Yeah. Not why would you say fall? I'm saying why here in America we use the word fall. Fall means to go down.
Yeah, but okay, all right, check it out. This is an analogy. Let's say you're walking down the street and you see that love at first sight type, thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like it hits you, stops you in your tracks, and then you fall.
You fall out. I wish I could understand you, but I showed up to understand you. I don't understand that though. I'm not trying to blow you off or nothing like that, but I don't understand it. Maybe somebody can help me out.
Yeah.
I mean, Mark, that's just a term that when we were kids, you see a girl in what, third grade, you see her for the first time, you think you're in love. It's like puppy love. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's just a term that's been used.
Yeah. Well, listen, I don't need to Trina Taylor call in. If it's the correct answers on the message, I need you guys to call in and explain it. So somebody might can't read the reading. They need to hear what love is. Tells us what love is. See, we use that word. How can we say we love God and we live like the devil? How can we say we love our partner and we mistreat them, we cheat on them? How can we say we love our children when we don't do right by them? How can we say that? We gotta, with that word love, we use it so loosely. How can we say we only love a person because he does something for us, but if he don't do nothing for us, we don't love him?
That's conditional love.
Yeah. So if we love with conditions, is that really love? I don't think that's love.
No,
I don't think so.
And we have a lot of people.
With benefits type
Yeah.
love.
Yeah. We have a lot of people that they love with conditions, and that's not real love. Well, if you do this for me, I do this for you. You know? Don Tyson said there's 5 different types of love. Call in, Don. What is love? See, nobody's really resonating with me tonight because I'm looking for this thing called love in 2024, and I don't see it. I want somebody to describe it to me. I want somebody to show it to me. Give me an example what real love is. You know? We like I say, we say we love God, but we live like the devil. The Bible clearly tells us that no man can love 2 masters. Either he got to love the other one, despise the other one. So we know we call this thing love. What is it? What is it? I want to find out what it is. Come on, my brother, 850, talk to me. 850 area code, talk to me.
Love is an action. Love is what you do. It's not an emotion.
Okay.
If you link it to an emotion, and then you get into the wrong behavior, because it's going to be conditional. It's going to be how you make me feel. And if you don't make me feel like this, then I'm not going to love you. And that's why it's not based on emotion.
So you said love is not based on emotions. Okay, what does that term mean when God said he loves us? What does that mean to you? When God say he loves us?
Because that means he loves us unconditionally. He's going to love us no matter what.
Okay. Okay.
He knows that we're not perfect. We wasn't made to be that way. We are some messy individuals.
Okay.
And we don't deserve, the things that we are blessed with.
Okay.
That's why we give God thanks.
Mm.
And because of the love that he had for us. Because he first loved us.
Well, why we use that term? So is it possible for us to love? Is it possible as humans? Is it possible for us to love?
I believe within certain parameters.
Right. Hold on.
God commanded us to love.
Okay.
1 John chapter 4, verse 8. It states that if you do not love, you do not know God. A lot of people claim to know God, but they really don't. Because how can you hate your neighbor whom you see every day and claim to love God whom you never see?
Okay. Spiritually speaking. Okay. What is love? Hold on, brother. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. So from a spiritual standpoint, my brother said that how can we say we love God and if we don't, how can we say we love our brother? No, say the quote again, brother. How did you say it?
How can we say we love God, but we hate our neighbor?
Okay.
We see our neighbor every day, but we've never seen God.
Okay.
And we walk by faith and not by sight.
But we quote these scriptures, but do we really know what they really mean?
Exactly. But I mean, we're all supposed to be able to rightly divide the word of God.
Yeah.
Especially if you read the scripture, you know what I'm saying? The scripture is supposed to speak to you, and you have discernment of the scripture.
Now, what about people that don't read the scripture? What about people that don't read the scriptures and don't want to read it?
Well, they don't want to listen. They don't want to hear God.
No, it ain't a matter. It's not a matter of listening or they want to hear it. They just don't read it. What about the people that's blind that can't read? What about people that's deaf that can't hear? So we got to consider all that all across the board now.
The word says that he that has an ear, let him hear.
Right. Right. It says it. So we use this, we sling this word love around, and a lot of us don't even, we don't know what that love means. We don't know what it means. Then you got some people, well, if you love me, you accept my lifestyle. That's not love. I don't have to accept an ungodly lifestyle because I say I love you. God hates sin, according to the scripture. People sinning every day. Do God still love us? We got to ask ourselves these questions.
He hates our sin.
Say what you say, bro?
He loves us, but he hates our sin.
You say what?
He loves us, but he hates our sin.
Yes. Yes.
But there's always forgiveness and redemption for all of us. It's called grace and mercy.
Now, how do we get this grace and redemption? If we don't repent, we can't get it.
Well, that's right. We have to. It's a free gift, but we have to claim it.
Right. Ain't no claiming. Either we got it or we don't have it. One of the two. It ain't no claiming. You got to
receive it.
That's it. Ain't no claiming, brother. Don't mislead the people on here now. That listen. Period. God sends the rain on the just
receive it. Right.
and well as the
And
unjust.
the unjust. Right.
So he don't just make it rain on the unjust. He make it rain on both of us at the same time, just and the unjust. Need some more callers, people. What's this thing called love? We need it. Folks hate. They
Goes about it every day.
yeah. And we tell our children we love them. We tell our spouses we love them. We tell our parents we love them. We tell God we love you. We tell our brothers and sisters, I love you. Somebody described his love. Displayed his love. Some of us say we want to be in love. It's real talk, because we talk that.
Love is kind of difficult.
No, it ain't. The love ain't difficult, brother. It's not difficult at all. We make it difficult.
To describe it, Martin. I'm saying to describe it.
No, it shouldn't be. Listen. So, do you have children?
Yeah, I got a child.
Okay. So, is it difficult describing love towards your child?
No.
Would it be difficult if you had a husband? I mean, a wife. I don't know if you're married or not. Would it be difficult to describe love towards your wife? Would it be difficult to describe love toward God? It's not difficult. That's the thing. We just have to recognize it and know it. When
it is, I guess. I don't know.
You said what?
I said, but for some people it is, I guess.
Oh.
You know, I told you on the show the other day, I've been widowed twice.
Okay.
You know? And it's just unconditional love. It just don't die. You know, you just don't stop loving a person just because they're not here anymore, or just because you get upset with them.
See,
don't change how you feel.
Yeah, but let me just say something to my audience, listening audience. We use this word love, we sling it around, we use it loosely. We just don't use it right. We don't display it right in most cases. Some of us, we can't even identify when we're being loved. It don't register with us. Somebody loving on us and don't want to go to bed with us, or not trying to get nothing from us. We not used to that. We got another caller. Hey, caller, 0039. You're live, uncut, unedited.
Hey, everybody. Love y'all. I think that from personal experience, I can only kind of speak to that on what I think love is, because that experience was with my mom and dad first. I think the innate nature of love comes from the womb. And I knew I was loved from the moment that I was born. So I knew the love that I had, I exuded back to the world. I gave that back. And my experience of love wasn't just because it was an action and things that I saw, but it was also the control of my emotions when love was presented to me, because those were the examples of love that I got to see in my everyday life. And in this world, I think now people also confuse love with survival. And also love is a confusion of lust. So when people don't understand how to categorize what the emotion is in front of them, sometimes it's a misguided view of what they think love is or can be based on the experience of their upbringing. And that goes back to the innate nature of a child. And this is me, a young generation, speaking, because my experience with love looks so distant and so different from so much of the world that I used to think that my definition of it was old school and that it didn't make sense. But it did make sense because of the experience that my parents gave me with the world. They loved on me unconditionally. So that means when I say unconditionally, that means I can't have a time just because of disappointment. I have to stop liking them. Like is conditional and situational, but love is permanent, and that's forever. So when I say I love my daddy, that means I love him through good, bad, or indifferent. That means even when he makes me mad in the moment, I still love my dad because that's what love is. It's unconditional. So when you use it, you have to know that when you use it, it comes with no conditions. It's the form of the person in which you decide, or the thing, or the relationship that you decide to encompass in your life. That's my niece, that's my job, that's the world, that's Black people. That first start with myself because my parents also poured so much love into me.
Now, let me ask you a question, my dear sister. What is love coming from a man toward a woman? What you define as being love from a man, not a father, but I'm talking about on a relation. I'm talking from a relationship standpoint. How can you identify love coming from a man? Go ahead.
It came from my dad first.
Okay.
The way my dad treated me as a young lady in love, every single day my dad told me I was beautiful, that I was loved, and that I'd be everything that I wanted to be in this world. And because he gave me that in my innate nature, when I meet men, that's already encompassed in me. So the expectations that a man sees with my aura and the love that exudes from me comes with a bound. It comes with a barrier anyway. And that's the barrier of love that my father gave me first. So when I see love, I see everything my father poured into me as what I deserved as a woman, as a young lady, and as his daughter in his life. I'm a daddy's girl. I love my mom holistically like I love my dad. But the influence and what I expect from men in the world, that came from my daddy. That came from me seeing men around me, my uncles, and how they treated me. My brother, how they take my trash out. So that means that when men meet me and they come into my life, it's already a set standard from the men that raised me.
Okay. Anybody else want to comment on that? Love coming from the opposite sex in a companionship or a relationship. How you see love, how you picture love. Because some people don't know. And these terms that we use, we say we love God, but we live like the devil. We say we love our children, but we don't invest in them. We say we love our spouses, our husbands, our wives, but we cheat on them. Now, if that's love, but what is real love? We say we love each other, but we treat each other like boo-boo. So what is love? By the way, anybody that's calling this live anonymous, I'm not taking your call, so you might as well have your number. If your number ain't showing, I'm not accepting your call, period. I'm just letting you know, you got the call with your number showing. We're not playing that game tonight. We talk about love. This is a serious show. I don't care if it's 32 people on one page, another on another. This is very serious. This is a word that used so lightly amongst one another. We always say we love each other. We say we love our children, but we treat them like dirt. We don't do right by them. We put one before the other. So what is real love? We use that and we wonder why people are so depressed, upset, mad. Then when a person that could come in their life that could love them, they don't know how to receive that. And see, that's another thing we maybe talk about another show, how to receive love, how to recognize love in its purest form. Now, we can like each other. We can lust after one another and all that. We can marry each other with conditions. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. You do for me, I do for you. But is that really love? We just looking out for each other.
It's transactional love to me.
Yeah. The number, this is the number, people. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right, the number, I just said the number. I'm going to post it on the screen. You can call in, and these are the call-in numbers. I need you guys to call in and tell me, because see, we sling this word loosely, and we do it. I've been guilty of it. Slinging that word, I love you. and knowing good well, if I love you, I'm gonna treat you right. Period. If you love something, you're gonna treat it properly. You're gonna treat it right. Even
Love comes
yourself.
with accountability.
Yeah. Even if yourself, you're gonna treat yourself right. If you know you love yourself, certain things you're just not gonna do when you love yourself.
And
Somebody
if a
said,
person is, continually lying and not being honest or transparent with themselves, then that says the lack of love for self. So how can they give that to anybody else? Even when it comes to parenting, for me, I guess I need to go even more deeper with it when it comes to sacrifice. Because when I say that, I give the credit to my parents first. And the reason I say that is because I watched them sacrifice to show me what real love was, to show me what unconditional love was. Even when I didn't deserve it, my parents gave me love in times that I would think back like, oh my God, they probably should have let me sit outside for a little bit. But in those teachings and in those lessons, that taught me what unconditional love meant, like on just a worldwide basis. That means every day when I'm dealing with my own people, and I say this a lot, is that the grace that God has given to me and that this world shows me is exactly what I want to exude back to my people. So when I experience you, I want to be able to have grace and love for you because that's exactly what I want you to get back to me. And I know that sounds so cliche when people say, do as to others as you want done to yourself, but that's the true meaning of it. I know love. Everybody knows because we all know how we want to be treated at the end of the day. So then we should treat others that way. But when you don't love yourself, the deflection of what you give to others, it doesn't look like love. And that's when people think it's a hurt. And when people say a hurt, I hope I'm saying this right. But a version of that means that I can love you so much that I know I need to walk away because this isn't good for either one of us. That's the love in it. The love of the situation can be misguided. And one person can be at love and the other person can be at lust. And when you realize that, you have to love yourself enough to say, I got to walk away.
And see, let me tell you guys, we got a new caller. What I'm trying to do is, on this podcast tonight, have an open dialogue on love because we use that word so much. And do we really know what it means? We use it in our relationship. We use it with God. We use it. All right, I got another caller. Hey, caller, last 4 digits, 0282.
Hi, my name is Paula Holmes.
Hey, Paula, I was reading your comments. Go ahead.
I love your broadcast. I really.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you.
I'm a person. I'm going through stuff. I've been going through stuff for the last 48 years, even with my kids, my dad, and myself. I can truly say, my brother, I love myself.
Okay.
It took a lot. It did. I'm still going through trials and tribulations, but because I know self-preservation is really, because people are black, not trying to be racist, but
let's hold on. Let me stop you right there. Because you use the word black, that don't mean you don't have to explain that, sister. We not like that on here. Cause see, let me just say something. When you hear terms like I love being black, people call us racist. What's wrong with saying I love being black? Now they don't say that when I say I hate being black. They love when we say that. But when we saying I love being black, they have a problem with that. This world is backwards. But go ahead. You don't have to explain. You ain't being racist because you scream the word black. Go ahead, my sister.
I love myself. And for our black brothers like you, with the pop and everything. I don't know if you've heard of Streetwise, but I would really love to want to hear things about myself.
Okay.
Self-preservation.
Miss Paula, do me a favor. Because he kind of waving in and out. You got me on speakerphone?
Yeah.
Take me off speakerphone and talk directly
Okay,
into the
hold on.
phone.
Self-preservation. I don't know if you heard of Streetwise, but I am a Streetwise vendor. I did an article for them, and I just feel like as a Black female with the issues I had going on, I need a brother like you to be able to say, "Hey, my sister, you can do this. We got you." You know, and I love your podcast. I do.
Appreciate you.
I do. It's so spiritual. It's so spiritual. Brother, keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling in too, because what I'm trying to do is get us on board what love really is. You know,
We don't know. We don't know. And that's sad.
Yeah, and that's why I'm having this thing right here. And I'm hoping young people are watching and listening. You don't have to.
We don't know what. Go ahead.
You don't have to give up your body because to prove that you love this brother. It's not about that.
Exactly. And you know, I'm going through a situation with my daughter. And that's what made me call you. Because she's doing stuff out of the ordinary that as queens, we don't have to do. We don't have to do that. And it's sad. It's sad. It's okay. It's sad.
Yeah. And we
It's
need.
sad. And
Go ahead, sister.
it's sad because I just feel like a year of her being in my life, I'm trying. I just feel like I can't let her go, but then I have illnesses. So I have to pull away. But I need to get on somebody's show like you and say, "Hey, I'm a real Black female. Let me show you what went on in my life. Let me read some articles that I wrote. Let me share this with our Black people."
That's what it's going to take. And I tell people on this live, nowhere on the internet, to my knowledge, that they have open dialogue like this, and people from all over the country can call in. Your calls are not screened. Y'all know it. When you call this live, it just tell you what to do, prompt you what to do, but it don't ask you what you're going to say, So we don't do that here. We let the people speak. I don't know you. Paula Holmes is your name. I don't know you from a can of paint.
Yes, sir.
You know, I don't know you. I couldn't tell you what you was going to say when you got on here. This is not stage. But I'm going to send, as Sister says in the thing, she said, we're going to send love and healing and energy towards you, your situation. This is what we're going to do. Because, see, it's a lot of hurting folks out here. And see, what they do is a lot of people, they go out since they hurting, they emotional abuse, they have sex, they do drugs, they drink, they do all these things to cover up that hurt and never get properly healed. I'm quite sure every last one of us that's on this live, both on the call section and in the message, want to be loved. I'm quite sure we all want to be loved.
It's no doubt about it. It's no doubt about it. I can't see us not wanting to love. And that's why I think, why can't we love each other? Why can't we just be a whole? I don't know you. You don't know me. But like you said, I love you. And that's my most. That's me. I love you. I don't know you. But I can say, brother, I love you.
And beautiful. And I can say the same thing, sister, I love you. And I carry that strong. You know, when I say I love a sister, that don't mean I'm trying to get in her underwear or I'm trying to get something I swindle out of something or use my power over her. See, that's how you know love. You know, most people, they love with conditions, which is not really love. I'm going to just tell her I love her so I can get what I want. You know, that's not love.
True that.
That is not love. Trust me. Then you using that word love to force people to prove themselves to you. Well, if you love me, you'll give me the money you got in the bank. If you love me, you'll let me drive your car. If you love me, you let me live in your house. If you love me, you're saying you let me move in. No. People don't be no fool out here. Please don't be no fool. Hold on,
Coming
my
from a
dear.
brother? Okay.
Hold on. I got another caller. I think that's Sarge. 912, area code.
What's going on, bro?
Hey, Sarge, how are you doing? Live, uncut,
I'm
unedited.
good. I'm good.
Good. Come on, talk to us.
Okay. You want to move into the topic? I don't want to just start talking.
No. We on topic tonight. We talking about love. What is love? Describe love.
Okay, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. You're talking about love. Okay, I ain't been here long.
Well, maybe you need to listen a little bit. Hold on. Well, maybe you need to listen a little bit more before you comment.
No. I can tell you what love is. This is what I see as love. Now, it may not fit everybody. Love is if you love another individual, may not be your child, may not be your mama, brother, sister, and you are willing to undergo a surgery that may cause you the loss of your life so they can live. Love is the ultimate sacrifice. Now that's in my world. I don't expect everybody to fit into my world. But that's what love is in my world.
All right, well, let me ask you a question. What is love when it's coming from a female to you? What you think love is coming from a female toward you?
Giving me, well, not really giving, because it doesn't require giving. Not bringing hostility and such to this area of harmony that I've built, for our little slice of heaven. Okay? That's it. This is the slice of heaven. Enhance it. Don't turn this slice of heaven into hell. And don't give me good headache.
Okay. Paula.
Yeah, I'm a simple man, Martin.
Okay, I'm just asking. Listen, I can't answer that question for you. I asked you the question because, see, my point is to prove to the world that a lot of us that use that word love, we don't use it correctly. We don't understand it. We can't recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm trying.
Folk out here in lust.
Right. So that's why
they in lust.
I'm saying, you could take a male and a female that's tricking off with each other. A man, he compensate a woman for sex. That's not love. That's even trade, no robbery. Well, she say, well, Martin, he look out for me. But with the exchange of sex, he's looking out for you.
Mm-hmm.
True that.
So we got to look at, like, see, I'm trying to get women to see what love is, and men. See, we talk about this thing. Like I said, we say we love God, but we live like the devil. We say we love our children, but we don't invest in them. We say we love our spouse, but we cheat on them and we mistreat them. Is that really love? We say we love ourselves, but we abusing our bodies with drugs and alcohol and all type of stuff. We doing things to our body that know can come back and harm us. What's really love? I'm just asking these questions. I'm not trying to come down on nobody or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we need to take a look at this word called love.
Because we just throw it around like it's freely.
Right. Now, the scripture describes it as this. If you want to look at it from a religious standpoint, The Bible said no greater love than a man to lay down his life for his friend. And that's how the Bible described it. The Bible described that God is love. Described it like that. Then also the Bible described it as love is patient, is not puffed up, is not boastful. I think I'm saying the correct things. So those are the scriptures describe love. So
yeah, see, with that, Martin, that's how we perform our duties in the military. You are expected to put yourself, your body at risk for the soldier to the right or the left of you. You have to build yourself to run into a field of fire to save them if they fall. Risk yourself to save their life so they can get home to their family. Yeah, that's how we function. It may sound crazy.
No, I understand.
You just said it. Don't the scripture say to lay down your life
for your friend,
your fellow man?
Yeah, no greater love than that.
Mm-hmm. There you go. We did that pretty much in Iraq and Afghanistan.
So
thank you for yourself.
Wow.
So I'm just telling y'all,
Wow.
we use this word love, Miss Holmes, and it's tough out here. Miss Holmes, let me say this.
Yeah.
Let me say this. I've seen people, you go to church with them, they see you on the bus, stop. They'll keep riding by. Don't ask you need a ride or nothing. Knowing they going your way.
That's so true.
Come on now, somebody help me. I've seen people that have a vacant apartment and know somebody in their church homeless. And walk right. Come on now, let me just talk. Let me talk, sister. I gotta talk. We talking about love now. And you say you love God. You got people right now that was born dirt poor. Now they got a little change, little money, little finance, and I'm not against that. There's nothing wrong with that. But they look down on the next man and woman because they don't have. You can't do that. You cannot do that. That's not love. See, I learned a long time ago, Sarge. It took me years to learn it. And I used to quote this scripture when I was in my teenage years, even in my 20s, didn't really know what it means. It's more a blessing to give than to receive. Because I've always have been on the receiving end. So I was saying in my mind, hey, they're giving me. I ain't got to do nothing for it, and they're giving it to me. I didn't know what it mean. As I got older in life, the revelation of that scripture came unto me one day. What that means is that I am the one can give because I have. You don't have, so I'm giving you. Other words, I got $10 in my pocket, and I'm finna give you $1. You didn't have no money. So even though I gave you $1, I'm able to give you $1 because I got 9 more left after I gave you $1. So I'm the one blessed because I can give it to you, and I still have. I'm not lacking. It's the one that's lacking is not blessed. That's what it is. That's what it is. Sarge, you can go in your garage and pull out your Mercedes-Benz and drive all around Atlanta if you want to. Some folks live in the shelter. Some folks right now in the hospital got a Bentley, got a Rolls Royce. They can't drive it. Some folks in the hospital right now, they got a big queen size, king size pillow top mattress at home, but they can't lay in their bed because they're in the hospital. So these little blessings that we have and we see, we take for granted. Right now in the city of Chicago, there's somebody that's living outside in these sub-zero temperatures. Right now as I speak, there's someone that's living in a house, a beautiful home, a beautiful two-flat. Guess what? Their gas is off. You would never know it. From the outside looking in, riding by, you say, ooh, that's a beautiful brick home. Ooh, that's a beautiful two-flat. But guess what? In that two-flat, ain't no gas in there, no heat. See, people, we got to count our blessings. And we talk about this word love, but we use it and we abuse it, and we're going to be held accountable for it. I can't say I love Miss Holmes, and every time I see her, I'm looking at her with lust in my eyes, like I want to go to bed with her. I'm stripping her. I can't be that type of person and say I love that sister. Every time I see Sarge, I see him, here I am trying to swindle some money out of him because I know he got it. That's not love.
Yeah.
That's not love.
I can stand that.
But we got people out here that's like that. It's called a get over spirit. They're always trying to con and get over on somebody. You got some folks out here, they don't want to love. They want to do what they want to do and go on with a woman. They want to pay as they go. They don't want no real relationship. Hey, little mama, let me give you these few dollars. Unless you take care of me, I take care of you. Even exchange, no robbery. But they don't want to take the time to know little mama. They don't want to take the time to know little mama. All they want to do is act out their ugly sexual desires on little mama. They don't care if little mama hungry. They don't care if little mama is homeless. They don't care if little mama is upset. All they want is what they want. And they're willing to pay for what they want. And go on until next time. We got people out here like that, people. They love with conditions. Seriously. Some folks out here, only time they gonna speak to you unless you speak to them. If you don't speak to them, they won't say anything to you. I'm telling you. Let me give y'all an example. You got folks that's right now in penitentiary, both male and female. They calling their parents. They calling their spouses, and they tell them they love them all the time while they're on the phone, except in the call. But when they get out, they treat them like boo-boo. They don't say, I love you.
Right.
They're ungrateful. So this is the type of day and age that we're living in, people, that people are ungrateful. They only say things to get by, to use you. Give you another example. Here's a sister that loaned you $50 so you can buy you a bus pass to get to work for the next 2 weeks. Now, here come time for you to pay it back. Now, you went and came and got the money. Now, she got to come and pick it up, or he got to come pick it up. Come and get this little money. Now, don't get mad. It wasn't little when you asked for it. But now when you got to pay it back, it's little. Somebody don't hear me tonight. I'm trying to teach us tonight. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to open up our understanding. So we got to be careful the way we treat each other. This is the moral of the story. We got to be careful how we sling that word love around. We sling it around like mud. We got to be careful how we use it. Real talk.
All right.
I appreciate every one of you guys. I really do. I thank you for tuning in and listening to me, because I'm quite sure there's some other things that you could be doing and listening to besides Martin Johnson Live Uncut Unedited podcast. So we got to start loving on each other, black folk. If anybody in the world need to hear it, it's black people, because we love other people more than we love ourselves. We more forgiving than other races, than our own people that look like us. We want to be accepted. But the world have shown us as being black men and women, they don't want nothing to do with us unless we are a celebrity, unless we got a lot of money, or we got status. They've shown us.
Well, we can jump high.
Yeah. And if any young person out there listening to me, and I want you to hear me clear, If any of your so-called friends, I don't care if they're male or female, trying to put that crack pipe in your mouth, trying to put that alcohol in your mouth, trying to put that pill in your mouth, or even start you smoking weed and you don't smoke it, you better run for your life. That's not your friend. Trust me. Anybody introduce you to any kind of drug, it's not your friend. Notice I said introduce. Now, if you drinking alcohol, that's different. If you smoking weed already, that's different. If you popping pills, that's different. I got to tell the truth. We talking about love tonight. That's what we're talking about. We described it to the best of our ability. We really did. And we got to ask ourselves this question. Do we really love the way we say we love? Do we love God? Do we love our wives, our husbands, our girlfriends? Do we love our children? Our actions.
Man, you got Martin.
Hold on, Rep. I mean, Sarge.
I'm all right.
Our actions. Our actions tell the story. Our actions. You can't say you in a relationship with Martin Johnson and you're not treating me right. I can't say I love you, sister, and I'm not treating you right. I know if I'm treating you right. And you too. You'll know it.
That's right.
Come on, people, talk to me. I'm telling the truth. We're talking about love. Love is action. Action.
Not reaction, it's action. Like
It's action.
That's right.
Without no conditions. I'm doing this
Right.
because I love you. No strings attached. Not at all. None at all. Don't it feel good, sisters? Hold on, brother. I'm still talking. I'm in my zone. Don't it feel good, sisters, when a man can love you and he ain't got to talk under your dress. He ain't got to be so touchy-touchy. He ain't got to look at you as with lustful eyes. Don't it feel good when you know a man still love you, but he ain't got to do none of those things? He treats you right. He talks to you right.
It does. It does. It does.
Don't it feel good, brothers? Don't it feel good when a sister love you more than any man in the whole entire world? She only got eyes for you and you only. Don't that feel good? Brother, don't it feel good when a woman can love you and you can go to work and you ain't got to worry about another man coming in your house or your woman flirting with another woman? I'm flirting with another man. Don't that feel good? That's love.
True love.
Some of
True
us
understanding.
tonight, we will cheat on our spouses, our women, if we knew we can get away with it without them knowing. We'll do it. Now, I tell a woman, don't tell me who tried to talk to you. Tell me about the one that you like that tried to talk to you. See, I ain't worried about the one that you don't like. It's the one that I worry about you like that's trying to talk to you. I'm talking tonight. We talking about love. We talking about love tonight, people. We use that word, we sling it around. Are we really in love? What we say we love? Or we just have a conditional love? Again, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. You look out for me, I look out for you. What type of love is that? Is that really love?
That's not.
So I'm just saying, brothers and sisters, let us love on one another the right way. Now, if you know you need healing, heal first before you try to jump into that beautiful relationship. Because have you ever met a person, I'm talking now, both males and females, that you probably could have got with or married or there was marriage material, but at that particular time, you messed up. You wasn't ready. Your mind was somewhere else. Let me say this to my sisters that's listening. It's no good feeling, women, laying in the bed with a man and his mind ain't there on you. His mind is out in the street or on another woman, vice versa. That's no good feeling at all. That's no good feeling. You with me physically, but mentally, you in the street. You got your mind on so-and-so. Something wrong with that picture. That's not love. That's not love. Some of us, we just gonna have to sit down and start working on self-love. And I tell my daughters, a man can't love you when he don't love himself. So sisters, brothers, if they don't love themselves, they can't love you properly, period. Period. I don't care how nice they are to you or what they do for you, but if they don't love themselves, they can't love you.
That's true.
I got to tell the truth tonight and shame the devil. Don't we want to find love for 2024? I want to find love for 2024. I need it spiritually. I need it intimately. I need it. I need that brotherly love. I need to see it. I need to feel it. I need to know what it looked like. How many of us can truly say we really experience love unconditionally?
I can't.
A lot of us can't, sister.
Hey, Martin.
Hey, how you doing? Hold on, sister. A lot of us can't.
Okay.
We don't even know what real love looks like. Now, we might, as the sister said, she experienced love from her father. But guess what? Some love her father can't offer her in a relationship. And when I'm talking about a male and female relationship, you know, we love our parents, but we desire for companionship. Our parents can't give us that. And my motto is, I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, and I ain't trying to get my feelings hurt in a relationship, period. And I ain't trying to start nothing in the beginning, and if I have an idea, it ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Now, we can exchange fluids, and y'all know what I mean, but still, that's nothing. It's nothing at the end of the day. It's nothing. It's temporarily. Now, once we get tired of exchanging fluids, then what? What's left? Our real talk.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Real nothing. Nothing at all.
So tonight, I'm trying to set the tone of love for us, to identify love, what real love is. Setting the tone tonight. For so you men that say you've been with your wife for so many years and you cheating on her, you say you love, you don't love her. Because if you love her, you wouldn't cheat on her. Women, if you love your guy, your husband, and you cheating on him, you don't love him like you say you love him. You don't love him. You may have a portion of love for him, but you don't love him the way you're supposed to love. I'm going to go further. You don't love him, period. Because if you love something, you're going to cherish, you're going to nurture it, and you're going to treat it right and do right by it. Period. Period. You're going to make sacrifices. Men, you at work. You in the atmosphere. You got work atmosphere around a bunch of beautiful young ladies. And you know your wife is not going to approve of you flirting with those women. Well, you say, well, Martin, I ain't sleeping with none of them. But guess what? You're flirting with them. One thing can lead to the next thing. So you got to stop flirting with them. Be professional and be business-minded. Trust me. We living in a spiritual world. There's a language unspoken language. And a lot of us know when we first got with this person, we were talking all the time. We were doing things together. All of a sudden, all these things that we used to do is drifting away. We know something ain't right. Something happened in the relationship. Something happened. Something happened. They couldn't keep us apart. When they seen you, they seen me. But all of a sudden, one of us busy now. We ain't got no time. Need a little time away.
Mm-hmm.
Something else and caught our eye. Our mind is something where else. We talking about love now. I'm still on love, people. I'm still on love. I'm setting the tone for love, for brotherly love, sisterly love, godly love. I'm setting the tone. Hold it, sister. Hold it. I'm going to go to this new caller. Let this new caller come in. 4093. Come on, new caller. They've been holding for a minute.
Okay, Martin. Yeah, love is a beautiful
No, not you, sister. Not you. Not you. Oh. I got a caller before you. 4093. Last four digits. 4093.
Live uncut.
Yeah, you next, sister. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead, brother.
Yes, sir. Brother Martin, another good show tonight.
Thank you, brother.
And, you know, I'm going to just say from a biblical point, the scripture says that as you would have all men do unto you, you do also unto them. So if you don't want nobody to steal from you, then you don't steal from them. And that's how you have love one toward another, for yourself first, and then toward your fellow man. And the same thing, we develop our ways from, hopefully we develop them from our parents. But if you got some friends with some good habits, you might develop some of it from them. But if you don't have nobody to get it from, you know, the devil gonna give you somebody to get it from. And we have to be wise, because we can't jump into something and say, well, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know I was cheating. I didn't know I was stealing from you, brother. I didn't know, you know, that was your dollar laying down there. We know it. But, you know, we got to have enough love within ourselves. We got to love ourselves. You don't want nobody to take your dollar. You don't want nobody to whisper at your girlfriend. No, you don't whisper at nobody else's girlfriend. So, but these are things that right within our grasp. All we got to do is continue to perfect it. Now, what I mean by that, and I'm going to just be quiet. You take one of us, go and get one of those old cars. We'll love it enough until we put rims on it. We'll put hydraulics on it. We'll get the motor fixed and we'll put it in the car show. And say, man, look what I done did. Because you love that thing. And you put your all in all into it. That's the way we're supposed to feel about one another. Without making any excuses about it. We know how to do it. It's just a matter of if we're going to do it. Now, if we don't do it, that means we really don't love one another and we just going through the motion. If you say one thing and do another, you know that you did that. And I'm going to tell you something. If I took $10 from you and you said, man, I know I had $10, I don't know what happened to it. I'm going to know that for the next 10 years that I took that $10 from you. It ain't going to get away from my conscience. So anytime you do something that's not right with your conscience, then you need to make sure that you get that right. And you really need to make sure you get it right before you lie down and go to bed. Because we don't even know if we're going to be here tomorrow. So you got to have enough love for yourself and enough respect for yourself to say, I'm not going to do that. Now, you say, well, the opportunity presented itself, and I couldn't help it. Well, you know your name is not hoodwink, so don't do it. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to throw the hoodwink on somebody and say, oh, man, I'm sorry, you caught me like this. I didn't know that was yours. Well, you had an idea it was. And so that's the way that we're supposed to interact with one another. as you would have all men do unto you, and you do unto them. And boy, this world will be a whole lot better. Now, this is what I also think. As we grow up, we have to have the qualities in us. You know, when the child is first born, oh man, everybody loves the child. You know, say, oh, look at my little baby. The mother loving the child. The father, he's supposed to be loving the child. I'm gonna give him credit and say that he's loving the child. But that has to continue. That child has to be nurtured and built up from day to day. And that child got to know that they're loved. And they're supposed to be able to find love in their own house. A father that don't love his own, is a woman, she birthed the child. But I want to tell this man, that's really your child. You can put 100 hens out there on the barnyard, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't put no rooster out there, you ain't got nothing coming. So that man impregnating that woman, that's his child. And anytime you walk away from your child, and you can hear your child crying in your ears in the night, then you need to be there for your child. And if you don't love your own offspring, your own seed, that's your seed, then you don't love yourself. You can't love somebody already said it. You can't love God who you ain't never seen. And don't love your brother who you see every day. Can't do it. So the way that you treat other people shows whether you really love them or not. And that goes across the board. So that's my take. And when it comes down to your wife, hey, if you can't tell your own wife you love her, you calling everybody else baby. How you doing, baby? How you doing, sweetie? And you can't tell your wife, sweetie, how you doing? You look so beautiful this morning. When you wake up in the morning, I know you're feeling good because you're looking good. I know you ain't sick because you look too good to be sick. If you can't build up your own wife, brother, you're going to have a bad household. But we learning from you. We learning from you. Talking about, Martin, these things are challenging to us. But they got to grow up in people, man, because we lacking so many things as people.
Mm-hmm.
But love is going to be the difference maker of how a person can come to you because they know that you got their best interest at heart. You know, everybody's not educated as the other person, so a person might need help in reading, writing, arithmetic. They need to have somebody that they can come to. Other than that, man, they might, say, oh, man, nobody don't love me. I might as well go on out in the world and do this shit and do that because they can't find nobody to love. And some people started looking for love in all the wrong places. But we have to love. We got to find out what the definition of love is, and we have to perfect it. And we have to keep it going in our life every day.
Old timer.
Thank you, sir.
If I ain't never agree with you today, never. Today I agree with everything you said today, brother. You spoke volumes. You tell the truth and shamed shamed the devil tonight. You told the truth and you shamed the devil. And that's what I'm talking about, old timer. I'm trying to set the tone for us to love. And when we learn how to do that, old timer, and perfect it, we're going to be all right. Because if I love you, old timer, I ain't too quick to take something from you or pull a gun on you if we get into an argument or disagreement. If I love you and I see you down and out, I'll stop by and see if I can help you and lift you up. If you're hungry, maybe I can buy you a sandwich and buy you some groceries. If you're sick, if I can't come to the hospital, maybe I'll send you a card or send you some flowers or something. Or if I can't come out, I'll send some prayers up for you. I'm talking about love now, people. We still on love now. We need it. We need it. Some of us is thirsting for love, people. When I say love, I ain't talking about just jumping in the bed, having intercourse. Because see, some people got that twisted. They think good intercourse is love. That's not love. Period. I'm going to go to you, Miss Holmes, and I'm going to go to Sarge, and I'm done for the night. Go ahead, Miss Holmes. You want to say something? I'm going to go to Sarge here in this out. Miss Holmes? Come on, Sarge. She ain't here. Come on, Sarge.
Hey, Brother Martin, can I say something before Sarge?
Yeah, go ahead. Say something before Sarge. Go ahead. Hold on, Sarge. Go ahead, old timer.
Hold on, Sarge.
Go ahead, old timer.
Look, sometimes we can get to the point where we might be too critical.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
And
hold on, sister.
Hello?
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. Go ahead, old timer. Go ahead.
Okay, what happened was my mother was visiting from out of town up here, and I took her to the grocery store. And they had this young boy in there. In my opinion, I didn't think the boy should have been dressed the way that he was on the job. You know, he was pushing the grocery carts and, you know, looked like to me he could have been a little bit better in his own way. Now, that's me. So I called myself telling my mother about it. I said, now, you see, now that's the problem with us. Now, we come on the job doing like this here. Now, I said that to her. And, man, I turned around, I pushed the grocery cart to the basket. To the car with our stuff in it. And I turned around and I looked for my mother, and she was over there talking to the young man. And next thing I know, she had the boy hands up in the air praying for him and gave him a hug. And that boy gave her a hug. And it put me to shame so bad, brother, I didn't say nothing all the way home in the car. I didn't say nothing. And I learned from it.
That's what we
It put me to shame so bad that, you know, here I'm talking, but she's showing the love.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right.
She showed the love, but it put me to shame so bad, and I say I would never do that again. You know, so it don't matter to me how a person looks. If you love that person enough and got that person's best interest, you're going to do something good for that person. And I was talking, it wasn't doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But she showed her love by going over there. I don't know what she said to her. I was too ashamed to even ask.
Wow.
But she put her hand, she that next thing I know, and then she gave him a hug.
Wow.
And brother, it put me to shame. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. It stopped me from doing it, and it stopped me from being critical up to this day about it.
Because you don't know where people are at in their life. You just don't know.
That's right.
You just don't know. People, y'all hear me doing these crime scenes. I talk to these parents. You don't know. These young folks out here, you don't know what their story is. You don't know how they've been loved. We don't know. None of us take the time and stop to try to talk to them. Well, you say, well, Martin, I don't talk to random people. You don't even talk to your own relative, your nieces and nephews. You could talk to them, the ones you feel comfortable with. You don't even talk to them. No longer a stranger in the street. You heard old timer. He was critical. And he turned around, his mother's over there. The man had his hands up in there. She was praying for the young man and gave him a hug. He received that.
And you know, I the old timer that was on there, I felt everything he was saying. I do. I receive that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Sarge, close us out.
You know.
Go. You done, sister? You done? Are you done talking?
I mean, it can't get no better than what he said.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
It can't get no better than what he said. I mean, what more can we add to it? All I can add is, I love you all. Mm-hmm. I love you, brother. I love you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. This is positive.
Thank you, sister. Keep praying for me. Because it ain't an easy job. It ain't easy being Martin Johnson, but I'm fighting every day. Listen, I got to fight to love you, sister. I got to fight in my mind to keep from lusting after you. I got to fight in my mind to love you and not give up on you. I got to fight in my mind that I'm right, that I can be an example of what I talk about. I got to fight for it. I tell people, don't listen to what I say, just watch what I do. Just watch me.
There you go.
Watch me. And if you waiting on me to fall, you're going to be waiting for a long time. Trust me. Any one of you out there that's waiting on Martin Johnson to fall, you're going to be waiting a long time. You might be waiting a lifetime.
And you know, it's funny because I need your spirit, brother. I do. I love your spirit. I do. It takes a lot for me to actually say that I love someone's spirit. I see it. I see it. I just see it.
Appreciate it. Really. Okay, Sarge, close us out because I'm getting ready to get off.
I forgot whatever I was going to say. I can't even remember it now. So you can just close it out.
Okay, I'm going to close it out. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I thank all the wonderful guests tonight. I thank you, old timer, Sarge, Miss Holmes, Nathan, my other brother, 850. 850. Thank you so much. All those that called in. We had one call in, but they hung up. Thank you for even just tipping the call. Sorry we wasn't able to get to you. You couldn't hold on for long, but maybe next time. This is a great lesson. People, y'all do me a favor. If you don't do nothing else for me, hit like and share this video. We need to hear stuff like this, people. We need to hear stuff like that. There's plenty of crime out there. There's plenty of booty shaking. There's plenty of turning up and dancing and all that. But we need to hear this message tonight that we put out here. We gave examples and we showed it. We said what we thought love is. People, in all, if I don't say nothing, God is love. In that one word, God is love. Thank y'all so much. Y'all already know what it is.
Hold it, unedited. Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame the devil.
And I what?
I love being black.
All right. Good night, everybody.